Very good evening, students. Welcome to Jatadhara Educational Technology Program. So, coaching class is conducted for Nmms exam for the year 2024-25. All right. So, today's topic is about mental ability. And today we are going to do 2023 question paper. All right. So, let's get into the questions. The first question that we have is 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. So now you need to we need to find out what is the next term, right? So here, if you see being the first sum, let's do it. So if you see the difference between the first and the second, second and the third, third and the fourth, fourth and the fifth, absolutely there is no connectivity at all, isn't it? So in that case, how do we find out is? Now let us check the difference between the terms. So now you just have to write down the terms. 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. What's the difference between the first term and the second term? So 6 minus 4 is 2. And the difference between the third term and the second term, 8 minus 6 is 2. The difference between the fourth term and the third term, 9 minus 8 is 1. The difference between the fifth term and the fourth term, 10 minus 9 is 1. And the next one, 12 minus 10 is 2. Next is 14 minus 12 is 2. So here you can see that it has been, the numbers are consecutive. That is 2, 2. The difference is 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. So the next must be 1, isn't it? That is how it comes. So the next difference must be 1. So therefore, you should add 1 to 14 to give us 15. So your next answer must be 15. Therefore, option 1, 15 is the next term and that is the correct answer. All right, fine. Let's move on to the next question. We have 47, 43, 41, 37, 31 and so on till 23. All right. So here, you need to find out the difference between the second term and the first term, third term and the second term, likewise, right? So now 30 seconds is given to you. So not more than 30 seconds should be taken. So you can quickly think and try the possibility and find out the answer. All right. All right. Yes. Let's try doing it for you. All right. So now 47 is the prime number, isn't it? 43 is the, now after 47, 46, 45, 44, next is 43 is a decreasing prime number. After 42, 41 is a decreasing prime number. After 41, 40, 39, 38, 37 is a decreasing prime number. After 37, the next decreasing prime number is 31. Isn't it? Yes. Right. And after 31, what is the next decreasing prime number? 30 is not the prime number. So the next prime number is 29. So these represents the prime numbers, but in a decreasing way, not in an increasing way. So the next must be option 2, which is 29. All right, students, I'm sure you would have understood. Let's check the answers. Your 30 seconds is done. Yes. All these are prime numbers. In decreasing order, the missing prime number is 29. Therefore, option 2 is the correct answer. So if you had opted for option 2, then your answer is perfect. All right, now let's move on to the next question. We have 429, 924, 635, 536, 729, 927, 493 and dash. All right. So, it's little tricky, but it's very easy. So here you don't have to find out the difference. You don't have to check whether it's a prime number or whatever, right? So you only have to think how the numbers have come. Yes. So your 30 seconds starts now. So for those who are, could not understand the question, so for them, let's help them. See here, the first term is 429. If you take the reverse of this first number, we get 924, right? Next one, you have 635. If you take the reverse of this, we get 536. The next one is 729. If you take the reverse of this, we get 927. All right. Now, with the same understanding, we'll do this. When we have 493. So, when we take the reverse of this number, we get 394. So, therefore, option 3 is the correct one. That should be the right one. Let's check the answer. By the way, your 30 seconds is done. Over. Yes. So, every second term is written by reversing the digits of the number. So, the next term must be the reverse of 493, which is 394. Therefore, option 3 is the right answer. All right, students. So, these things you will immediately you can understand by only practice, right? So, with this note, we are moving on to the next question. We have 400, 361, 324, 289, 256, and what should be the next number? So, this reverse practice is not done here, right? Yes. So, 30 seconds time is given to you. So, quickly think over this. Yes. So, I can give you one clue, right? See, the moment you see 400, immediately, you should think it is 20 square, isn't it? So, what is 20 square? 400. So, why don't you try what is the next term? It cannot be 21 because if you have 21 square, the next number must be greater than 400. So, let's try in the reverse order. So, what's 19 square? 19 into 19 is 361, isn't it? Right. So, the second term works. And what is the third term? 18 square. What is 18 square? Right, 18 square. So it is 324. So this also works. All right. Next, 17 square is 289. Yes. Next, 16 square is 256. Right. So all of us know next should be 15. So 15 square must be 225. Right. So this is the square number in the reverse order. So there must be option 3. So all the numbers are squares of 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. The next term must be square of 15, which is 225. So your option 3 is the correct answer. All right. With this, let's move on to the fifth question. Yes, here goes. You have 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128. My God, so easy. I'm sure you must be able to do without any explanation. So your 30 seconds starts now. Quickly do it. And this is one of the often repeated questions that we, in the classes, we have already done. Because this is a question paper, since most of the questions are picked out from the question papers. So this is done to facilitate the students who are writing the exams, isn't it? Yes. So let's see. Quickly, I'm sure you'll be able to do. Right? Yes, for those who are still trying, let's help them. So we have 4, right? So 4 is the multiplication of 2 into 2, right? So you get 2 square, right? Next is 2 cube. The second term, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Next is 2 power 4, 8 2s are 16. 2 power 5, 2 power 6, 2 power 7. In other words, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 32 2s are 64, 64 2s are 128. And next is 128 2s are, what is 128 2s are? 256. So your option must be option 4, 256. So your 30 seconds is over. So a term is multiplied by 2 to get the next term. The next term after 128 must be 128 into 2, which is 256. So your option must be option 4. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Here you have 2, 6, 18, 54, 162. Yes. Slightly different, but something like your earlier question. Yes, so you have to multiply by one number, wherein you will get the next number. So this is a clue that can be given to you. So quickly find out what should be that number so that you can multiply that number by 162 to get your answer. All right, your time has already started. Not more than 30 seconds can be taken for such questions. And mental ability is supposed to be a very interesting one. But since it is easy, you cannot take it for granted. Sometimes, it requires a lot of our time during the exam time. So constantly, you should keep practicing the sums in mental ability. So then you will be able to save the time during exams. All right. Let's see the answer. All right. See here. The first number you have 2. If you multiply by 3, you get 6. Right? So the next number is 6. If you multiply by 3, you get 18. Your next number is 18. If you multiply by 3, you get 54. Right? Next 54, if you multiply by 3, you get 162. Perfect. So these all are done. So the same way we can follow 162 divided by 3 would give us 486, isn't it? 3 2s are 6, 6 3s are 18. 3 option 2 must be the correct answer. All right, let's check the answer, students. A term is multiplied by 3 to get the next term. The next term after 162 must be 162 multiplied by 3, which is equal to 486. Therefore, your option is the correct answer. If you had opted for option 2, then your answer is perfect. All right, with this, let's move on to the next question. You have 2, 2, 4, 12, 48, 240. All right. Yes. So this you really have to think, because not a very easy one, but at the same not a very difficult one, isn't it? So you need to find out the next term. All right. Now let's do this. The first term is 2. So if you multiply 2 into 2, you get 4. Right? So the next you have 4. If you multiply by 3, you get 12. Right? So you're bringing 4 here. So 2, 3, 4. You're multiplying by 12, you're getting 48. Next, you're taking 5. See here how this is done. Let me just explain it. This is the consecutive numbers. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so the first term, you've taken it from there, 2. Second term, you're taking it from there, 4. The third term, you're taking it from there, 12. The fourth term, you're taking it from there, 48. So what should be the next one? 6 into 240. All right. Yes. So you get 1440. Therefore, your option 1 is the correct answer. All right. So this is how your option is being done. This is how your option has to be chosen. All right. Let's see. Yes, it is option 1, 1440. All right. I'm sure you'd have understood this, students. With this, let's move on to the next question. We have 14, 16, 18, 20, dash. So it's very simple, isn't it? Does not require even 30 seconds. Just find the difference. The difference should be 2. So what is after 20? So, and moreover, it's an even number. You can also take it in that way. So 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Isn't it? Let's see the answer. Yes. So these are even numbers. The missing number must be 22. All right. Yes. So with this simple sum, let's move on to the next sum. We have 6, 13, 20, 27, 34, 41, 48. And what should be the next number? Right? So this deserves 30 seconds of your time. All right. So quickly, let's work it out and get the answer. All right. So could be like, you can find the difference between. So your 30 seconds is already started. Let's see. Your first number is 6. Second number is 13. So what's the difference? 7. Isn't it? Your next number is 20. So this difference is 7. So 13 plus 7, 20. All right, good. Next is 27. So again, the difference is 7. Next is 34. What's the difference? Again, it is 7. Perfect. And what is 41? The difference is again 34 plus 7. Yes. So after that, you have 48. So this is obvious. The difference is 7. So if you add 7 to 41, you get 48. Likewise, if you add 7 to 48, what do you get? 55. Isn't it? 7 twos are 14 plus 1, 15, right? So your option must be the second one. Let's check the answer. The difference between each term is 7. The next term must be 48 plus 7, that is 55. So your option 2 is the correct one. If you had opted for option 2, then your answer is perfect. All right, let's move on to the next question with this note. We have 1, 4, 3, 16, 5, 36, 7. What should be the next number? All right, your 30 seconds is already started. Right. So one clue can be given to you. This consists of 2 series. Every alternative number you need to think. In that case, you'll be able to do. All right? Yes. Your 30 seconds is already started. So with this clue, I'm sure you must be able to do it. Right? So let me explain before we open the answers. See here, 1, 3, 5, 7. So the next must be 9, isn't it? See here, 4, 16, 36. And what should be the next number? Right? Yes. Now with this clue, you will be able to do it. Right? All right. Let's see the answer. There are 2 series in this, as I told you. So 1, 4, 3, 16, 5, 36, 7. So this should be 1, 2 square, 3, 4 square, 6 square. So the next must be 8 square, isn't it? So it should be 64. So 64 must be the next term. Therefore, your option 4 is the correct one. If you had opted for option 4, then your answer is correct. All right, with this, let's move on to the next mental ability sum. We have A, E, I, O dash. Very simple. Not even a fraction of second is required to solve such sums because these all are very easy, isn't it? So these all are representing the vowels. So what are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. Other than the consonants, isn't it? So your answer must be U. The next term must be U. All right. Now see the next one. We have AZ BY 6X dash. All right. So this does not require even 30 seconds, but still quickly try and tell me. You can divide this into 2. The first letter A, B, C. So the next letter must be D. And here it's a reverse of your alphabetic. Z, Y, X, W. Right? So Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P. That is how it goes, isn't it? So Z, Y, X, W. So your option 3 must be the correct answer. If you had opted for option 3, then your answer is correct. Yes. So it is DW. That is the next term. So option 3 is the correct one. All right. Now see the next one. You have PUF, QVG, RWH, SXI. All right. So this also you can think. Right? So how do you think? Like this, you split the first letter, second letter, third letter. So your 30 seconds is started, students. Don't take more than that. See here, P, Q, R. This comes out in a chronological way. P, Q, R, S. Next should be P, Q, R, S, T. Isn't it? Okay, so T. See the next one. U, V, W, X. Next should be Y. Right? Yes. Next, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Next must be J. So, must be the correct answer. So, in this case, we are actually dividing this three letters into three ways. How the first letter is being framed, then how the second letter is being framed, how the third letter is being framed. All right? Yes. So with this, we can conclude this answer as TYJ as your second answer. All right. Next, move on to the next question. We have 14th one. We have A, comma, CD, comma, GHI, dash UVXYZ. So the numbers keeps on increasing 1, 2, 3, next should be 4. So that you have 5 next. All right? Yes. So for this, you need to write the alphabets so that it will be easy for you to find out the answer. All right, students. So the best thing that you do is write the alphabets in a chronological way and also in a reverse order so that it is easy for you to answer. All right, now let's see the answer for this. Each term, number of letters is increasing. Yes, so the first term is 1, second term is 2, third term is 3. So the fourth term must be 4 because the fifth term is 5. So here the alphabets are written. If you see here A, C, D, next G, H, I, right? And after the 3 letters are left, next you have M, N, O, P. See here, let me explain. See, we have A. After that, 1 is left. Next, we have C, D. After 1, 2 is left, we have G, H, I. After that, 3 is left, right? So after G, H, I, 3 should be left to have M, N, O, P. So, right? So we have M, N, O, P here. You can check after 3, you can leave 4, Q, R, S, T to arrive at U, V, W, X, Y. So your answer is right. Therefore, your option must be M, N, O, P. All right. So I'm sure you would have understood this. Yeah, right. So let's move on to the next question. I'm sure you would have understood this, and anything that you feel, very little difficult for you to understand, please take down it. Take down those questions then and there so that you can practice it later. Of course, you can always refer to our YouTube channels, but for the immediate clarity, you can just take down the questions and work on it. All right. So the next thing that you have is A, B, D, E, F, H, I, J, K, dash, S, T, U, V, W, X. All right. So you can follow the same formula of, writing the alphabets chronologically, A, B, C, D till Z, and X, Y, Z, W, V, U, T, S, R in the reverse order. And then you can work on this, which will definitely give you the correct answer. So your 30 seconds is almost getting over. So quickly find out what would be the correct answer to be filled in the dotted lines. All right, let's see the answer. Each term, number of letters is increasing, isn't it? So here you have A, B, C is left, next you have D, E, F, next G is left, next you have H, I, J, K, right? So next you should leave L so that you can have, let me explain. Yeah, here you have 2. Though you are leaving only 1, next is 3, you're leaving 1, next is 4, you're leaving 1. So next should be 5, isn't it? Right? So you have M, N, O, P, Q. So they will give you just M, N, O, P to confuse us. But you should follow the order and then you should come to a conclusion. So you can also check. Just leave one letter and after that you should have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next should be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So do you have this? Yes. So your option must be MNOPQ. All right. Let's see. Right. Therefore, your option 3 is the correct one. All right. Now see the next question. You have A dash BBC dash AAB dash CCA dash BBCC. All right. So your 30 seconds starts now. Quickly complete it. Don't try to take more than that because these questions does not require more than 30 seconds. Maximum of 30 seconds you should, try to find out the answer. So again, repeatedly saying these things could be done only by repeated practicing the questions. That in Jatadhara, we are doing it for you. So we are making you to practice a lot of sums by giving you a lot of questions. All right, let's see the answer. We need to fill the missing letters. So here, if you see A, so before B, B, C, it should be A. Before A, A, B, that should be C, right? So before C, C, A, it should be B, right? So next, before B, B, C, C, that should be A, isn't it? Right? So it should be A, C, B, A. The yellow highlighted, the highlighted letters with yellow will be your correct answer. All right. With this, let's move on to the next question. We have B, C dash, B dash, C dash, B dash, C, C, B. All right. Yes. So the same technique you can follow here. Just write down how it goes, right? So you can find out. Right? Just a second. Yep. Here you have B, C. Yes. Next you have B. So here it should be C. Next you have C. Right? So this should be B because before C it is B. Right? Next you have B. Right? So before B it should be B only. Right? So BC, CB, BC, BB. Next you have dash, C, C, B. So after B, you have C, right? So it is C, B, B, C. Let's check the answer, right? Yes, C, B, C, B. Just a second. C, B, C, B, C, B. It should be C, B, C, B. Right. So C, B, B, C. No, the answer should be this. C, B, B, C. By mistake, this has been highlighted. So here, if you check again, before, after C, you're getting C. After B, you're getting B. After C, you're getting B. Again, after B, you're getting C. All right. So you can make the changes. All right. Now let's move on to the next question. We have 18th one. C dash B B B dash A B B B B dash A B B B dash. All right. Yes. So now you need to fill up this. So this is also the same pattern that we'll be following. So before B, it should be A, isn't it? Right? So with that clue, let's quickly do it. So 30 seconds time is given to you, students. So quickly finish it and highlight the answer. All right. So not more than 30 seconds must be taken to do such sums. All right. Your time is almost running. Let's see. We need to fill the missing letters. So we have C before B, A, right? And 4 B's are there. So 1 B has to be filled, right? Next you have A, 4 B's, after that C. Next A, then after B, again you have C. All right. So with this, your option 4 would be the correct option. See the next question, we have 19. C dash B C C D dash C C D B dash C D B C C dash B C. All right. So we need to fill the missing letters. All right. Yes. So this I'm sure you will be able to do it. Right. Always see the letters before. Right. So if you see after C, it should be D. Right. And after DC here, we are stopping it with D. Right. So before C, it is B. Right. And we have B dash C. So before C, it should be C. Right. And here next we have C, D, B, C, C dash BC, right? So before, after C, we have D. That is before B, we have D. So your option 1 must be the correct one. All right? Yes, let's move on to the next question, 20th one. We have BA dash B dash AAB dash A dash B. All right? Yes, if you see, A is being repeated twice. Yeah, B is also repeated twice. With that clue, I'm sure you must be able to do this. All right, let's see the answer. Your 30 seconds is almost going to get over. Yes, see the answer. We need to fill the missing letters. So you have B, A, A. 2 times B has to be repeated. Yes, let me quickly explain this. Each letter is being repeated twice. Here, before B, it should be B, but we are not bothered about that because your question starts from here. So 2 times A, 2 times B, again 2 times B, then again 2 times A. So your next must be B. Here they have not asked, but it should be B. All right, with this, let's move on to the next question. You have BEAT is written as GIDV, comma. Soup, SOUP, can be written as dash. So you need to decode the words as per the previous. All right. So just decode the words, how it is being done. Yes, being the first decoding words, let's do it for you. You just have to write ABCD in the chronological order. All right, so see here. Now B is written as G because BEAT is written as GIDB. Next E, right? Next S is written as X. Okay. Next E is written as I. Next O should be written as S. Next you have A, which is written as D. So you have U written as X. And the last one you have T, which is written as V. Therefore, P should be written as R. Therefore, your option 4, X, S, X, R is the correct answer. All right, with this, let's move on to the next question. MILD is written as HEIB. How is this GATE may be written as? So decode the words as per the previous question, right? So MILD. So the same thing like how we did last, the same thing has to be done. So let's check. Here we are writing it as in the reverse order. WXY Z. Okay. So it starts from ABCD and after Z it goes to VWXYZ ABCD. All right. Yes. So see here. H is written as M. So B is written as G. I is written as E. A is written as W. Right. Next, L is written as J. T is written as Q. D is written as B. E is written as C. So therefore, B, W, Q, C is the right option for GATE. All right. Yes. See the next one, we have POUR. This is written as RSAZ. Now then, how do you write WAKE? Yes, so quickly this should be answered. How would you write WAKE? Yes, let's see the answer. You have A till Z. Next A till Z, and we are writing ABCD. So here P is written as R. So there's one letter difference, right? So W can be written as Y, since with the one letter difference. Next, O is written as S. So you have three letter difference. Therefore, A can be written as E with three letters difference. Next, you have U, which is written as A. So the difference is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Similarly, K can be written as Q with the 5 letters difference. All right. Next, you have R, which is written as Z with the difference of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So therefore, E can be written as N with the difference of the 7 letters. So your answer must be YEQM. All right. So your answer must be YEQM. All right. I think with this we'll stop. There's a very important announcement has to be done. So here COLD is written as ALHY. Next IRON may be written as dash. Right? So not much of time should be taken to decode such words. All right. So yes, fine. So see here. Let's see the answer. You have A to Z and repetition of this ABCD. Likewise, we are writing it. See how this is being decoded. C is being written as A. Okay. Next. So similarly, I can be written as G. I can be written as G. Okay. Next, we have O can be written as L. Similarly, R can be written as O. Next, L can be written as H. O can be written as K. Right? Next, D can be written as Y. So similarly, N can be written as J. Therefore, GOKI, okay, is the right option. So that should be the correct option, but in the option it is not given. So the rest of the answers we will do in the next class, but we have very important announcements. So students has to register for the mock test, which is going to be held on September 15th. All right. So I repeat, students has to register for mock test, which is going to be held on September 15th. Only registered students will get the link to write the mock test, and registration link will be shared in the description box after the class. So, right. So this should be made use. So see the link, and with that, with this link, you have to register. All right. Yes. So please register for mock test, which will be conducted on September 15th. The link will be shared in the group. All right, students. So I'm sure you would have understood this, and quickly you will register for the mock test. All right. So thank you very much for watching this, and please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology, and do tell about our classes and the channel to your friends so that they can also see it and get used, and they can also make use of such a good opportunity. And keep practicing. Let's meet in the next class with a very interesting topics. Thanks for watching.